Alright, so along with the coconut Oreo thin, there is the salted caramel Oreo thin. I'm a pretty big fan of salted caramel when it's done right. It has to have the right balance of sweet, caramel, and salt. Sometimes I've had certain things that it was salted caramel and there was way too much salt, really overpowering, and I had other things where like the salt was almost non-existent. So basically what's going to determine if this gets a decent grade for me is if the balance is there. And yeah, I mean, I can say that probably the golden cookie was the good choice for it. I think the chocolate cookie would have been pretty overpowering. So I hope that I'll be able to taste these pretty well. So let's get into it. There's so many in here and they're so small. It's so nice to have these because you could just pop them in your mouth. They're like, you know, half the size of a normal Oreo, so that's really nice. Definitely has a caramel smell. Here's what it looks like. You know, it's nothing too crazy, just the light cookie with the little brown cream. All right, let's try it. So these Oreos do taste pretty good. It's nice to have a caramel tasting Oreo. They nailed the caramel pretty well in my opinion as far as for the cream. For their like style of cream, you know. It's a caramel flavored cream. But very unfortunately, at least for me personally, I ate a few of these. I didn't really taste any salt. And it's a little disappointing. If there was any hint of salt, which I was really searching for, like I'm really looking for the salt flavor, it was just kind of like at the ends, and it was just kind of like a little subtlety, but it was very, very light. It was almost as if there was just literally no salt. They could have just called this caramel, and I would have just been like, okay. But, you know, they called it salted caramel, and I'm just really not tasting any salt, and that's kind of disappointing. The cookie's not bad. I mean, the cookie tastes good. It's just, you know, they said salted caramel, not really any salt, so that's kind of annoying in a way. Because I was really looking forward to having like a real salted caramel flavored, you know, cream. You know, I really wanted that salt, and it's not in there. Very disappointing. If I'm going to give this a rating, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. And that's not really something I wanted to end up giving. I really was like hyped for these. I was really wanting this to be really, really good. But I think they failed on half of what they were supposed to accomplish here, which is the salt. And like I said, I tried a few of them. And if I've tried a few of these and I'm searching for the salt and I'm still barely even finding it, that's just not good enough for me. And you know, to me, that's just below average of what they're trying to nail. I mean, that really deducts points for me. Like I said, the cookie's not bad, like tasting. I mean, the cookie's good. I mean, I would just assume it's just a caramel. Don't assume salt. Like, if you just want like a caramel Oreo, it's pretty good. I mean, other than that. But like I said, you know, they're going for the salt. I'm reviewing them based on what the product says. You know, if it would have said caramel Oreo thin, that probably would have been a, you know, 8 out of 10. But, you know, they lost out on like half the points. Pretty disappointing, but I'm still going to eat these and, you know, enjoy them. Just, it's not exactly what they said. As always, if you like this video, hit like. If you want to see more reviews, hit subscribe. And if you have a suggestion, leave a comment. Other than that, we'll see you on the next review.